Tanya at My Fork in Life making grapefruit cake with glaze. Let's get to it. First, you're going to preheat your oven to 325 degrees. And while you're doing that, you're going to go ahead and grease your loaf pan with butter and set that aside. Then you're going to combine your dry ingredients. You're going to put in your flour in a bowl. You're going to then add your baking soda, your baking powder, and salt. And you're going to take a spoon and go ahead and stir up those dry ingredients. Once you've combined those, you are going to set them to the side and get to your other stuff. Then you're going to get the star of the recipe, your grapefruit, and you're going to go ahead and zest the skin of the grapefruit. I don't have a zester, I just have a grater, but still works. Once you do that, you're going to then cut your grapefruit in half and go ahead and juice it. I have a juicer somewhere, I just don't know where it's at. So right now I'll just juice this in this glass and make sure I get rid of all the seeds, but make sure you get all the juice out of the grapefruit. You're going to need a little bit of it. You're probably not going to use all of the juice, but get as much as you can out of it. Then you're going to get your mixer and you're going to add 1 softened stick of butter. Go ahead and start your mixer and start, stirring that butter. And while you're doing that, you're going to go ahead and you're going to add sugar to that mixture. There's my sugar. Slowly add that sugar in so it doesn't splash all over the place. I am known for having accidents with this mixer thingamajig, getting sugar all over the place, but go ahead and combine that and stir it until it's combined, just like that. There it is. Yep, that's my sugar and butter. Then you're going to add 2 eggs to that mixture. I don't feel like shutting my mixture off. I kind of just slowly add it in there while it's combining. And it should look like this. After that, you're going to take that flour mixture and you're going to slowly add that in. As you can see, I am making a huge mess. Oopsie. Yeah, life of bacon. And I'm going to also add in some of my milk. So somewhere in some video they say whenever you're adding dry stuff and cold stuff or liquids, you should kind of alternate it to make sure, it stirs properly. So that's what I'm doing. Adding my flour, then adding my milk. Then I'm going to add some more of the flour to make sure that it's combined properly. That looks good already. And we're not even halfway done. Then you're going to take 1/4 a cup of grapefruit juice. So you're going to go ahead and add it to that batter. Yum. And then you're going to take that zest. You're going to take 2 tablespoons of that zest. I've got really big pieces, but I actually like it that way. Go ahead and add that to your batter as it combines. And it should look like that. Then you're going to go back to your greased loaf pan and you're going to go ahead and put this mixture in there. Cool. There it is. That looks good already. I mean, I wouldn't eat it like that because obviously there's raw eggs in it, but it looks pretty good. Once you've gotten all of your mixture into the loaf pan, you're going to go ahead and spread it out over and make sure that it is smooth so that it bakes evenly. Kind of looks like yogurt or ice cream. Either way, once you've done that, you're going to pop that in your oven. You're going to let it bake for about an hour until it comes out looking like that. Yes! Stick a toothpick in it just to make sure it's done. Once it comes out clean, you know that your bread is done. Now it's time for the glaze. You're going to take about 1/2 cup to 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. Slowly add in grapefruit juice. And so I added in by the teaspoon. I use about 3 teaspoons of grapefruit juice. And what you're going to do is once you add it in, you're going to go ahead and stir it. I like to stir it with a fork, but you're going to stir it until you get the consistency you want. So I started with half of a cup of powdered sugar and 3 teaspoons of grapefruit juice. Didn't really like it, so then I'm slowly adding in more. And you can see the more powdered sugar you add, the thicker your glaze is going to be. You don't want it too thin and too runny, and you don't want it too thick, but just a really good consistency. Pretty much about right there. Stir, 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 and then you go back over to your cake and you just glaze it on there. Pretty easy, right? And there you have it. You've got grapefruit cake with glaze. Yum. This could be stored in your refrigerator for up to a week. Eat it at breakfast, lunch, dinner, wherever you like. Don't forget, recipe in the link below, and don't forget to subscribe for more recipes. Bye-bye.